All right, welcome to the Turk Tuesday Tech Talk. Hope you guys are turned today. How's your guys' isolation going? I'm going batshit crazy. There's nothing to do. I'm going insane. Today I'm going to be talking about something called the cash flow quadrant. This was done by a guy named Robert Kiyosaki. You guys have probably seen this before. Some of you have, some of you haven't. If you did and you don't know, you don't understand how it works, allow me to explain it. If this is the first time you're seeing it, awesome. Sit tight and enjoy. So I'm going to be diving into actually a few different things on this Tech Talk, guys. I just want to burn through the cash flow quadrant first, and I'm going to be diving into a few other things. But so this is the cash flow quadrant. As you can see, guys, there's employees, there's self-employed people, small businesses, there's business owners, and there are investors. The entirety of the business world is separated into 4 quadrants as shown on this whiteboard. Okay, so if you fall into the E category, as well, before I proceed, if you were on the left-hand side, chances are you're going to work until you retire or die. It's just the way that it is. Okay, so first one being E for employee. This means that you have a job. You need to trade time to make money. One below that is self-employed or small businesses, or you, aka you own a job. This means, the big difference between small business and big business or business owners is the fact that if you fall under that category, the S category, and you go on vacation for a month or two, chances are your business will collapse. You still have to trade time to make that money. And if you don't trade that time, you lose. Okay? Business owners. So this is having people or having a business and having people work for you, aka leveraged income. If you are not there, your employees are. They trade their time to make you money. And then I is for investors. This is where you make your money work for you. Now, in the school system, in the education system, they teach you how to either become an employee or they teach you how to become self-employed or a specialist in one way, shape, or form. So Rob explains this as like a doctor or a physiotherapist. That would be like a small business, or it fall under the S category. Employees, it's pretty simple. You work for somebody. I don't need you to explain that one. So you'll notice that a lot of people struggle financially on the left-hand side here, employees and self-employed people. And on the other side here, so when you're able to get leveraged income, or when you're able to become an investor, and I'm not talking necessarily mutual funds and stuff like that. That is investing in a small aspect, but when you move over to the right-hand side here, you're no longer trading your precious time to make an income. And so if you open your mind to that concept, it takes away the cap, your income cap on what you're able to make, versus being self-employed or employee. I don't care if you make $30, $40, $50, $100 an hour, you would still have an income cap as an employee or as a small business, because you only have so many hours in a day, and you can never really experience that, that true freedom that I preach about so often and that I love. So guys, if you want to become wealthy, if you want to have time and you want money, you have to make your way over to this side in one way. And if you don't know how to do it, then you need to figure it out. Otherwise, you're not ever going to get there. I got some minor notes here. 1943, the federal government started taxing people on income. That was right at the end of the war. Okay, that never ended. That was supposed to be only for a short period of time. They still today bill us on or take taxes off. Okay. In 1986, so people started moving towards small business. In 1986, they created something called the Tax Reform Act. And this took away a lot of the write-offs and stuff that small business owners were able to make. So, now, guys, like owning a few corporations, you're able to save a fuck ton of money in taxes alone, guys, if you become a big business, or if you become an investor. Corporate tax in Canada, don't quote me in the States, I'm not 100%, but corporate tax here in Canada, guys, is 11%. So it doesn't matter if you make 50 grand or if you make $5 million, you're only paying 11% taxes on that money one time when it comes to corporate tax. For some investments, there's some investments where you can make $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, $10 million, and you can get taxed as low as 0%, guys. A lot of different opportunities out there. Okay. Anyway, so one of the other things, if you guys have any questions here, let me burn through the comments. What's going on, Damon? Cody, what's going on, dude? What's going on, Zach? What's good? I'm just in isolation right now. I'm losing my mind. It's starting to hit me now. Anyways, guys, so I want to talk also a little bit, about COVID and about job security, guys. And before we get started with this, I just want to say that I do have a lot of can't speak English. I do have a lot of empathy for those of you who are laid off right now, or that that aren't working and that are going through financial stress. Guys, that sucks. I do feel for you. Thank God our government's awesome and they're setting up some fail safes and stuff for those of you who aren't working and who aren't able to pay your bills. But this is exactly what I've been stressing. I talk to hundreds of people a month, if not thousands. And guys, there's this big misconception that there's security, there's job security in a 9-to-5. And I think that a lot of people are kind of realizing now that it's horseshit. There's no such thing as job security. The business could go under, but they could sell. This could happen, that could happen. We could have an outbreak like we're having right now, or a pandemic. And it's things like this that kind of open up people's eyes. But you have to look at it from a bright side. Think about how many entrepreneurs are going to be created during this crisis. There's going to be a lot of people that are, kind of doubling down on their side hustles, or maybe even creating a side hustle that could bring them ultimately to a life far better than they could have imagined prior to this epidemic. So you guys do have to look at the bright side. If you are laid off right now and you have tons of time, guys, put some extra time into that side hustle. Like, don't be sitting around all day watching Netflix. Do something productive. It could change your life. I know that for a lot of business owners like myself, business is booming right now. In most cases, business is booming, guys. Sales are going up. And I know a lot of other business owners can't say that for themselves. Think about, I'm thinking right now, if I was an employee, yeah, that would suck, right? Oh, I'm laid off. EI is only 55% or something. I wouldn't be able to live off that. And then I think, well, fuck, what if I owned a brick and mortar business right now and I had 10 employees? Think about how stressful that would be for you, right? And it's times like these that make me so grateful for having online businesses and being a full-time online entrepreneur. Because when shit like this goes south, I'm not affected as much. And in some cases, my business actually goes up. So guys, just really think that through. If you guys got some value from this, please like, comment, throw some shares out there. It'd be muchly appreciated, guys. And if you guys have any questions, reach out to me, please. I love connecting with you guys. Thank you guys for watching on this Tech Talk, and see you guys on the next one, I guess. Much love, guys. What's going on, guys? Kelland here. I'm one of the co-founders of DFM, or Digital Freedom Movement. If you got value from that video, please like, subscribe, and as well, you'll see 2 links below. One of them is for our free open group on Facebook, where you can request to join. We'll give you guys free value and content, as well as there is a link below for our Masterclass that you can watch. So it'll give you more detail on high-ticket affiliate marketing. We'll give you more info on DFM, and as well, you'll be able to speak with somebody personally one-on-one. All right, get to it, and we'll see you guys on the other side.